It's Monday evening, so that means it must be a brand new video that we have in store for you guys. Something new this time as well. We picked up this engineering crate by KiwiCo.
Engineering crate?
Engineering crate.
I'm not an engineer.
So I found these online. Apparently they've been around for a little while. I was unfamiliar with them myself, but KiwiCo has a various ranging tiers of different projects that could be available to
kind of like age
ranges. Yes.
Okay.
Starting out from toddlers all the way up to what we picked is the Eureka Crate for ages between 14 and 104, which Gretchen just fits into, just barely.
That was like, it was like Indiana Jones when he's running,
sliding under the wall,
and I just reached in and grabbed my hat. That was where I got in on this. Woo!
So we don't know which one this is yet.
KiwiCo, is it from Australia?
I don't know.
No, that would be New Zealand because
Kiwis are New Zealand.
Kiwis are New Zealand.
It says Mountain View, California. So no.
Darn. You know the difference between New Zealanders and Australians?
I'm sure it has something to do with the accent.
Well, see, Australians say throw the shrimp on the barbie, but New Zealanders say throw the shrimp on the barbie.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
Got you. All right, so anyway, tell me what's going on with this.
Okay, so in this box is apparently everything we need to make a project of some sort, like an fully engineered construction project.
So it's a box that makes a thing.
Basically.
Okay.
Now, I've seen ones in the past that were Eureka boxes. I was looking up ones on YouTube. Some of them were Bluetooth speakers.
Oh, gosh.
Hinged desk lamps.
I question my technological skills here.
I think whatever it might be is pretty simply.
Do we have like a burn unit set standby, like a safety team in case something happens?
I promise that if you catch on fire, I will pour your rum out on you. It's probably not safe for fire, right? Rum's burnable?
I'll make sure I stay hydrated so I don't catch fire.
So as I said before, they have the different tiers starting with Panda, Koala, Kiwi, Atlas, Doodle, Tinker, and Eureka is what we have. So
okay.
Are you interested to see what we have here?
Let's do it. Okay. Eureka.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
So, that was another thing. So when I was looking up the ones on YouTube, apparently these boxes come with all the tools that you need technically, but the one that I saw was like a screwdriver that was like that much of the handle and that much of the tip on it. So it was like that.
So you get baby tools?
Yeah.
You know I love the hammer.
So I don't know what I need for this.
The only tool you'll ever need is a hammer.
I grabbed 2 different screwdrivers, a slot head and the Phillips, some wire cutters, some pliers, and I don't think we'll need a hammer.
This is the only tool you'll ever need in life. All you need is a hammer.
Gretchen should never. Actually, you should be putting that. Let me have that. We're on a glass tabletop. You don't need to be handling a hammer.
This is one time.
Yeah.
One time. Gretchen's not allowed to touch tools because of one time.
So of all the tools that I grabbed, I didn't grab something to split the tape with. So we're just going to wedge this open here.
Oh, good gracious. This is scary. Look.
There we go. There we go. I loosened it.
Yeah.
So I see what this is, and I'm very excited. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's a wooden ukulele that we'll be making.
Oh, that's so fun! Oh, Lord.
And this is
Lord. I gotta build a ukulele?
This is a fairly thick instruction guide, babe. Are you ready for this?
Oh, my God.
Here's all the pieces. Here, let's take a look here.
Oh, no.
We have actual metal tuning keys.
Oh, no. This is real fear.
I think these are nylon strings, yeah. Some screws. Oh, there's the little screwdriver I was telling you about.
Well, at least it's got a normal...
It's super little tiny.
That's... Oh, my gosh.
Some other pieces of metal.
Maybe for a bridge?
That's a nut and a bridge right there.
Okay.
Other pieces of plastic, and then I'm guessing all the wood. Now this is all compressed wood, so it should be fairly pliable, but it's something you shouldn't apply a lot of pressure to, I can tell you already, okay? So as I was flipping the box over to open it, it actually said wooden ukulele here, so I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, so now I guess we start opening, right?
Oh gosh, okay.
Time complexity, 1.25 hours. So in 3 hours we should be done.
84 years later.
So it's laid out, building the fretboard. Okay, so it looks like
I'm just gonna lay pieces out.
this package here is.
This is kind of how we do IKEA too. It's like I just walk around and I spread pieces out.
This looks like the fretboard here. This is you can kind of tell it is the wood is compressed. So I mean it's sturdy and it's actually lacquered. It's finished in a way.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
This is gonna make a quality piece of instrument.
Engineering. It should be fun. Look at it in a fun way.
This is practice for when we build a pergola in our backyard.
There you go. So,
we'll have to buy it just like this, though. It's already cut and everything.
Pre-assembled?
Yeah, we can assemble it, sure. I mean, if we could build a ukulele, I can't imagine we couldn't do that.
So here's this piece of nylon string. So from what I'm gathering,
all right,
this piece of nylon string is going to go through here, okay? And then we take one of these frets. These are the frets.
Oh, don't fret, my pet.
And it's going to line up there, and then we kind of sew it down. So it's going to go like that.
Okay.
And so it's going to weave in and out the different frets.
Okay.
So, but I'm
Do you
guessing,
want me to work on that while you go to the next thing?
Well, yeah. So here's the thing. Tie a knot as close to the end here as you can.
Okay.
So that when we feed it through the hole, it can only go so
stops.
far. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm doing stuff. I'm making the thing.
So as you can see,
is this what parents feel like before Christmas morning?
Oh, putting like together the bicycle and
right. Well, you know, they're like getting things ready for Santa to come, but they have their own things that they have given, and like they have like to put it together and stuff like that.
Right.
They probably wait for Santa, and then like Santa's like, "I got you, boo," and like magics it together.
Yeah, totally.
Santa.
So if you want to do that, babe, that's going to be all the way down the whole fretboard.
Okay.
You're just going to be weaving in and
I'm
out.
sewing. It's magic. Look, Grandma, I'm sewing.
Down and
around. Do I
use
just the one, or here's more?
Yeah, here's all the rest of the frets.
Okay.
And then look.
Don't fret. I found the rest of them.
It looks like it's going to go that way all the way down. Yes, this is going to take a while, but you can do it. Read this when you're done. Way to go, you did it.
Oh, it's got cheerleading on the way back. That's kind of them. Okay. So I'll work on this part while you figure out what else you're supposed to do.
Got these screws here.
I was a Girl Scout. I know how to do things.
I like how easily opening these packages are. Why can't they do this for like adult things?
Because they know that they're about to torture you anyway, so at least they can do is make it like easy for you to open the bag.
This screwdriver is ridiculous.
That's adorable. Can I have that for my craft room? You can keep
it for your craft room.
I would totally put things together using the tiny, tiny screwdriver.
So I'm guessing we don't need the hammer, which is good.
Probably don't need the hammer, but save it because it'll come in handy.
Maybe you need the...
Remember that movie, Misery? Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
I'm your biggest fan.
So it looks like the back of the sound hole is going to need...
Is that like the back of my head? Is the back of the sound hole?
Here's the top.
Front of the sound hole. Back of the sound hole.
Here's the top, which has the sound hole.
It's kind of little guitar shaped.
And then here's the back piece here.
Okay.
Which I don't think there's a wrong or right way to do this. Actually, this has a better finish on this side, so I bet this is the outside.
Prettier side.
Yeah, I bet this is the outside.
That would be a good...
So these are nifty. Look at these little pieces right here. So I guess these go through all of the... I thought I was going to have to get the hammer.
Oh man, I would have missed the hammer time. Stop! Hammer time. Sorry, I'm playing with my fishing line.
You pulling it taut?
Well, I got a loop and I'm fixing my loop.
Okay.
You just do you, boo. I'm going to work on this.
I don't want the frets falling off the ukulele now.
The frets won't fall off. The birds' heads won't fall off. It'll all be fine.
All right.
Oh, well, there's that.
Did you drop a fret?
I fret that I might have dropped a fret.
Okay, once again.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da do. La da 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 dee da do.
I did not know what we were getting into when we were doing this.
Did you sign up for something?
I didn't know. I didn't know what the project was because it's a monthly subscription crate. So I didn't know if we were getting the lamp or what we were getting. Actually, I saw the lamp and I was like, that would be fun. But I'm even more stoked for this ukulele.
Well, yeah, because you play stringed instruments.
Right.
So you'll be able to play me a song.
Maybe. I don't actually know how to play the ukulele because the strings are tuned differently from even like a mandolin or a guitar.
Well, I guess we're going to learn now.
We're going to learn today.
New quarantine project. Tim and Gretchen learn how to play the ukulele. All right, I've got a flow going now.
All right, good deal.
Not a rap flow because nobody ever wants to hear me rap. I'm not very good. Do you remember, I'm feeling very Fly to the Conchords, but do you remember when the Fly to the Conchords decided to start a rap band? And they were like in the library playing a show. And they're like, Master P is not very good.
Eminem
is not very good. That would be how I rap. And then I'd start like a weird rap war.
Yeah. I need a little bit more space here. So lay this all out.
I have a lot of space. You can borrow a little bit of mine, but don't get crazy.
So it looks like these kind of like line up. Oh, I'm creating the inside cage, basically.
The cage, the sound chamber.
Right.
So it's supposed to take 12 hours?
It's going to take us 12 hours. And then this kind of fits in here. So that's how it kind of locks in place.
I'm proud of us because usually when we put together IKEA furniture, we've already killed each other twice.
Right.
I think giving me something to keep me occupied is like giving the kid a sucker to get him to go away.
So these screws are kind of like a base point on where this box, interior box, is kind of free floating, if you will, I think.
Oh.
You know, it can be lifted out, but these screws, I think, are going to hold it in place when we put the top down.
Okay.
And then we need, looks like a couple pieces out of this guy right here. We're going to be building the neck joint, I think.
The neck joint?
The neck joint. Bunch of...
That sounds like a speakeasy name. We're going to go meet down at the neck joint.
The neck joint.
We're going to go meet Popsy down at the neck joint.
It would probably make more, it would probably take way more time too if we had like some wood glue to kind of hold things in place. You know.
I can't have everything.
I know.
Well, then you can take it apart and put it back together again. It's like when you buy like Lego sets, do you take those apart and put them back together again?
No, once I build my Lego sets, those things are done.
What do you guys do? Like, let us know in the comments if any of you guys have like those Lego sets. Do you take them apart and then put them back together again for the joy of putting them together again? Or do you like, are they like models where you set them up for a display in your home? I'm kind of curious to know like what people do with that. Like this is supposed to be functional, right? So you'll probably actually play it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole purpose. Like of the other things that I've seen created, they're functional devices.
Maybe I should learn how to play the ukulele and we could start a band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Wouldn't be the first time.
Wouldn't be the first time. We've had a few musical endeavors in our day.
All right. Looks like I'm needing this piece right here now. So being on a flat surface, I feel like I needed some extra cushioning because we're about to like go off the ground here, but there's nothing holding these pieces down.
Okay.
So I think this is going to have to fit on here, but at the same time, there's nothing holding it in place.
Why don't you get one of those like those wrench things that you've got and put it underneath the handle to kind of have it something to set on?
Just like a screwdriver here?
Yeah, one of that, whatever that wrench thing is you got over there.
Oh, the wire cutters?
Okay.
Is that what you're talking about?
Sure.
I don't have a wrench.
Doesn't that look like a wrench? That's not a wrench?
No, it's a wire cutter.
Whatever. That tool.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Use it to set it on something.
Okay, so it looks like I am coming up to the point of needing the fretboard.
I'm working it. I'm
Gretchen.
working it. I am getting there. I am striving for perfection.
That's all that I can ask for.
Thank you.
You are strive for perfection.
That's right. If you're going to do it right, do it right.
So it looks like this.
My mama always said, never half-ass anything.
Oh, yeah.
Always use your whole ass.
That's right.
Oh, I've got one more. Don't fret. I'm almost done.
Oh, okay.
Hey, just like in a guitar, these frets get closer together as they go down the neck.
Imagine that. And I'm guessing, you know, it doesn't say tie a knot, but maybe try and tie a knot then.
It looks like you cut it.
Yeah, but that's going to leave it loose too. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going taut, because I don't think it's going to interfere with anything going on under the fretboard.
Okay.
Just make it as taut as possible, I think.
Say taut.
Taut.
Say it again, taut.
Make it taut.
Calm down, you make everybody thirsty.
Taut.
That's a lot of rum.
Big gulp. All right.
All right, I think I got it as knotted up as I'm going to get it knotted
Okay.
up, babe.
Now you can use this wrench
Can we
that
use
is
the
called
wrench?
wire cutters, and we can.
Okay, here. I got it. I'll
Are you sure?
wrench it.
Don't cut off a finger, please.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's not how you use those. There you go. It's almost like you know what you're doing.
Well, it's a lot bigger than the one I use for flowers. I have one I use for flowers, but it's baby.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
All right.
I did a thing.
You did a thing.
Look at this beautiful fretboard. It can be yours for the bargain price of $49.95, and you could use it to build your own
Oh, actually, that's a good point.
musical instruments.
This crate itself cost $30.
Oh, it was like $30.
It was $30.
It was not a special. That was its price.
It was its price. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Not on sale. That was its price.
Or you could just buy the fretboard from me, handmade. I'll autograph it. Nobody wants my autograph. It'll probably diminish the value.
You see this right here? See this piece right
Uh-huh.
here? I want you to install that. And let me have this from
Okay,
you.
where do I install it?
You
Okay,
see where it says?
I'm looking. So it goes here.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably just going to fit in the groove. It's probably not going to like be very secure. Like I said, it looks like a lot of this might need extra hands to hold things in place while you are working on putting other things in place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need extra hands.
Correct. Okay,
This
so
is a great opportunity to do something with your significant other, a good friend, or an older child.
exactly. So if you would help me, babe,
Okay.
take out these screws on top, because we're about to put the sound hole on the top up here. Now, I guess if you wanted to go the extra mile, you could do this with wood glue, because it's very practical, step by step. You're not going to have to go back and do anything. Like it definitely lays everything out if you're paying attention properly.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is going to have to go in that slot there. If you want to go ahead and just kind of align everything, it's going to go this way. Okay, so
They line up
so
to
when,
it.
when you line up, we're going to just kind of squeeze these, kind of start screwing these together. Okay, so we'll do the corners, okay? Okay, we need these washers. So we missed the washers.
You did not do your research.
Well, I looked at it being bolted down and I was like, yeah, okay.
That's a man putting things together mentality.
I think it's these little plastic washers right here.
It's probably for sound. I don't have a slotty headed screwdriver thingy.
You got this one right here that you want to use. Okay, lots of washers.
I'm going to use this tiny screwdriver.
That's fine.
Look, Mom, I'm screwdriving things. Gotta line it up. Gotta line it up with the minus sign screwdriver.
The minus sign.
Oh, snap, I forgot the stupid washer again. I'm so excited about using tools. I forgot. This makes me feel much more confident about our trip to IKEA this weekend.
It's practice.
It's practice for that. Oh, it's practice for the bookshelf.
It's IKEA practice.
Yeah, that's why we do this.
Go and...
You didn't put washers under this one.
Gosh dang. Yeah,
You
did.
didn't put a washer.
No, I did. They're all there. You just can't see them. Look, right
I
there.
was just trying to catch you.
Yeah.
Lie.
No, I made sure.
Okay.
All right.
Phew. Okay.
Go
Tiny
team.
screwdriver
Go
did the
team.
job. Go team. All right.
Not done, but we're getting there.
We celebrate all of life's
That's right.
victories.
So these guys here, let's see here.
Those are the neck bolts.
I think it's
that-
those guys right
It's
there.
like these guys.
I think once we're done, it'll need a little bit of tightening, but this is already kind of a pretty quality little thing here.
Here's your neck bolts. There's one.
Okay, so these will go through and then the fretboard will go over these.
Okay.
Okay, there's one.
I feel like the nurse at the hospital handing
me
doctor.
the tools.
Yeah, he'd be like, sponge.
Will you do me a favor and put your finger on that so it doesn't fall out?
I bet that happens in the hospital too. I bet you doctors say that in surgery. Like, did you put your finger on the spleen so it doesn't come out while I stitch this up?
While I hold these up in place, I want you to see what it says here.
Okay, so I'm lining it up with these two bolt holes.
And then it doesn't say anything about washers. So
No, it doesn't.
we're just going to screw these in.
Okay.
You
I got
your little one?
I got it.
Okay.
There's something endearing. I feel like I'm using like a teapot set. Careful, you can move it. I'm going to end up putting the screw in the thing. When I was a little girl, my aunt had a guitar, and she might actually comment in these comments. I used to take a lot of joy into putting the guitar pick inside the guitar hole. So every time I would go and visit my aunt, she would have to later shake the guitar for 10 minutes to get the pick out of the guitar hole. So
Nice.
you're welcome.
Good job.
Sorry. Now, as a former musician, I understand what a huge pain in the neck that was, but then it was entertaining.
Nice. Okay.
It's starting to look like a thing.
Starting to look like a thing.
It looks like a thing.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
What's that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Wood.
So obviously, for the younger kids, it gives a very explanatory way of why you use wood for stringed instruments like this and stuff like that. It's very educational.
Instead of plastic
Correct.
or metal.
So now it looks like we're moving on to, what do they call this piece?
It's the headstock.
The headstock.
Yeah. This is the cutest little headstock. It's like a little teapot headstock. He's short and stout.
So what do we got here, babe? It looks like we're putting on the tuning keys first, huh?
Oh.
All right.
Do you want to do that?
You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we've got a slightly more grown up.
Oh, there is
Screwdriver.
an actual like screwdriver in there. Looks like it's probably about the size for my eyeglasses.
So they give me this screwdriver. They're like, okay, this is the part Gretchen's gonna need. So here we are. And then Tim gets this screwdriver. That's about right. I can't even argue with that logic. That makes sense to me. I'll take my little tag screwdriver and I'll just be on my merry way.
You do you, boo.
This is cute. I'm keeping it forever. They give you a lot of washers
screws.
for only needing 4.
Yeah, I thought I would be using more of them. I'm sure when it comes to actually putting the headstock on, we might need more.
Okay.
But actually, this little screwdriver is handy because I think the head on the one that I brought is too big.
Oh, good. Oh, there's an extra fret in here. Did I miss one? I didn't miss one. Oh, they must have just gave me an extra one just in case.
You never know.
Because there's not
In case we couldn't find the one you dropped earlier.
Yeah, well, there's that too. I guess you could paint this if you wanted to.
Yeah, I looking at it from an engineering aspect, which is why we got the engineering box, because in my day job, I do engineering work. I thought, there's a lot of prep work that you could actually do beforehand to make this thing just completely awesome.
Yeah, you could definitely get the pieces and you could paint them.
Beforehand, you get some paint and some light sandpaper to kind of, especially if you want to put some on the fretboard here. This thing could be the craziest psychedelic looking thing you've ever seen.
That'd be cool. If you're real handy with like airbrushes.
Yeah, airbrushing would definitely, because it's a lighter coating.
Yeah,
that would definitely be a great way to go on this.
But I also kind of like the rudimentary look of this. Like it's kind of stripped down and it's kind of cute by itself too. So you don't have to.
Oh no, it's definitely got a cutesy aspect to it. A very, when you show people,
vintagey.
Hey, yeah, when you show people, hey, I put this together myself. People will be like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Unless I put it together, then they go, yeah, we can tell. We can tell. It's good job. This is a lot different than when we had the electric guitars and we would be soldering the pots and
Well, the tuning keys, if you ever have to do any soldering on your tuning keys, I think you're doing it wrong to begin with.
No, like in the pickups and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a little different than what we would normally be tinkering with.
That's another thing, the bridge here, you could put a little piezo pickup in the hole here and wire it. Looks like you could probably wire it out the bottom
ukulele?
Here. They exist.
Electric ukulele. That's our band's name. So when we start a band with this, even though it's not electric, it shall henceforth be called Electric Ukulele.
You know what?
It'll be like Wild Stallions. We'll be like, we're a band.
We're going to save the universe with our music?
We're going to save the universe with our music, but we don't even know how to play the instrument yet. So I'm waiting for George Carlin to come and guide us. He'll come from the future or the past. He'll come from the past and save us for the future. Don't ask questions, folks. It's sci-fi. Electric ukulele. Plink, plink.
Were you Irish? Were you Irish just now? Electric ukulele. That's true.
It's true. It's a fact. How's it going?
Almost done.
Are you done yet?
Almost done.
I fretted a whole fretboard in the time it took you to build that one headstock.
You fretted the whole fretboard in the same time it took me to assemble the whole guitar.
But the fretboard took way more work.
Well, then you understand the intricacies of dealing with small details when it comes to this ukulele.
You missed a spot.
I didn't. You be quiet.
There's a screw loose.
Yeah, I haven't put it in yet.
there's a screw missing.
Yes, I'm not done.
You missed a spot.
It's almost there.
You're gonna fail.
I'm gonna fail what?
The project.
Are you grading me?
I am now, and you're definitely not passing. Oh, finally.
All right.
It took so long.
So now we have the tuning keys in the back.
Oh, it's starting to look like an instrument, Tim. Okay.
Okay, so what do we need next, darling? What does it say over there? Yeah.
Okay, so the washer things go flat side down. That's what you want, the flat side down. Step 5 is to put the little slotty thing perpendicular to the other slotty thing.
Which one do we need?
With the little other little slotty things on both sides of the main slotty thing.
Are we looking at this? Is that what
obviously? So that's the big slotty thing that goes down the middle. I'm making it a word. Okay, so then you've got these two smaller slotty things.
Nope, I've got these smaller slotty things.
Oh, you use the plastic ones, not the wooden ones. This is why I don't do IKEA. This is getting bad, Tim.
Okay, what's the piece I need? See, it says plastic.
Oh.
What's the piece I need to hold this all together? And then
the wooden slotty
and then
things.
The wooden slotty things. Okay.
I knew these were going to come. If one of these doesn't fit, take out a plastic piece and try again. That's what it says.
Yeah, this is not...
I'm guessing it has to be a super tight fit. Those are probably like shims.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tight in there.
Well, then good.
Okay. So what's next, babe?
Okay, so now you need short slotty things, plasticky.
These two?
Yep. Those are going to go on the outside parts.
Now they're kind of weirdly shaped.
So they're gonna go this way.
Okay, and line up with the hole?
Yeah, so they're gonna line up with the hole like that.
Now it's going to connect to the interior or to the end of the neck here. These holes on the side of the neck there should line up with the holes inside here.
Gotta get a hold of it.
And then this piece is the one we're going to need. I feel like this should have gone on before the fretboard. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go.
I don't have the...
That was...
I don't have the Herculean strength that you have.
That was a tight fit. There's no getting around that. So after you do that, then it looks like we got a bolt.
Oh, it does tell me if the connection is to it, because one of these little plastic
shims
pieces came out.
So here's another washer piece, I think, right? The screw, the washer. There we go. Okay.
I got my tiny baby chunky screwdriver already.
Okay. Really insistent on using that.
I'm using this damn thing. It's what came with it. If they didn't want you to use it, they shouldn't have sent it.
That's true.
All right, here we go. Tiny screw. Do 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 do.
Done, right? Step 10 is done.
It says done.
Only 10 steps. Oh, this
has only been 10 steps.
Okay, so now is the nut and the bridge.
The nut and the bridge. This is the nut. This is the bridge.
Okay.
And you know how I know? The bridge is taller because it elevates the strings, and the nut is what sets the strings in so that they can be positioned in the proper place.
Absolutely.
Former musicians here. I have to remind you
So
that even though I didn't play an instrument, I do know things about them.
Putting in the nut, the slope has to be on the side closest to the strings because it's then going to lay down over the nut.
There's no slope on my bridge. So,
That's fine.
Okay.
So they're loose sitting on here too. There's going to be, I mean, once again, you can glue them down if you want, but the pressure of the strings is going to hold them in place. They're in pegs. All right, and then next up is just stringing the instrument.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yep.
All right.
I see where the strings go in.
Look at all these washers and screws. I feel like
They gave us, I have an extra fret. I've got 437 washers. I've got a cute chunky screwdriver and a tiny little eyeglass screwdriver.
All right. I mean,
lots of parts.
it's better to have
They want to make
extra-
sure we have plenty.
I mean, I look like I have extra strings here, but I think there's just 4. Yeah, there's just 4.
So it shows me how to tie, but I know you know how to, right?
I've never tied nylon strings before. It's always been electric strings.
Well, here, read me through it.
Okay.
It's like Girl Scouts. I'm making a sit-upon again.
So loop it through the bridge from the top coming your way.
Okay. Loop it through the bridge from the top. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Bring it up, around behind the right. Bring it back over, in between the strings. There you go. Up, over, and twist it around in between the strings one more time. Okay, it kind of looks like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Here.
So we go up, around.
And then a couple times in between.
These are getting thicker.
All right.
I got one more.
I got one more. What a pain.
We are never doing this again.
Okay.
I'm tighten these so they never come out.
And then do me a favor and hold these 3 away.
Oh, you get the easy part.
Mm-hmm.
Twisty knot.
Twisty knot.
That's what it says.
So like, go into it.
It says through the bottom hole twice, twisty knot, pull the knot, the knot tight. Hold on, I need something to drink. Oh no!
Oh,
Why is the rum gone?
the rum is almost out, which means we're almost to the end of the project.
Here, let me help you. I've got a wrench.
All right.
So the 2 middle strings go to the 2 upper
Correct. They go
frets.
the farthest out. Yes.
fret key pegs.
Tuning keys.
Tuning keys. Oh, it's starting to look like something, babe. I'm so excited.
It's starting to.
I'm so excited. Every time I hear that song, I think of that episode of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite episode of Saved by the Bell.
I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
That
we
was
learned a lot that year.
growing up for me. That was like the ultimate anti-drug PSA on a
If
TV
something
show.
happened with Jesse Spano, then you knew it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
This is something.
it's all strung up, and now how to tune your ukulele. Yeah. So we've just spent the past 15 minutes just stretching the mess out of these nylon strings because it's nylon, it's plastic, it's rubber. It's going, the more you stretch it, the more it's got to keep stretching in order to keep the tightness of the string. So I don't know if I have that too pitchy. It doesn't sound like a whole lot of nothing, does it? So I think what it comes down to is stretching out the strings. So I'll tell you what, babe, we're going to continue to stretch out these strings, and then we're going to come back to people. Okay?
That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah.
We'll let it set overnight, and then we'll stretch it out again, and then maybe we'll come up with something short.
But as far as right now, like, what do you
check
think?
it out.
What do you think of the quality of it so far, like as it is right now?
I think it's really nice. It's a fun activity that actually gives you a playable instrument for $30.
For $30.
This is a great gift idea.
Once
for
these
somebody.
strings are tuned, I guarantee you this thing's going to play, and it's going to sound just like any ukulele you would buy anywhere else. Well, at the end of this video, at the very least, we'll show you that it can be tuned and it can be played.
amazingly awful. I don't play guitar, but I've known to fake it once in a while.
Sure.
With my wicked guitar. Foxy lady.
Okay, so we'll break it right here, and then we'll have to let the string stretch out, and then we will come back to you guys. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Several days later.
All right, well, we are back after a few days of letting the string stretch out. It's been 4 days.
I've been hearing ping, 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 ping.
It actually says in the book that, they're going to go out of tune quickly, and I looked online. Like I said, I had never done nylon strings before.
Right.
It says online that it takes 2 to 4 days for them to stretch out, and I think they're finally at that point.
I think it's been about 4 days.
I think they're finally at that point where they're holding pretty well.
Test it out.
Okay.
I don't play strings instruments, but he does.
I think it holds pretty well.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I think it holds pretty well, actually. So, you can buy ukuleles for $30.
Yeah.
You can go to a store and buy a cheap.
They're not expensive.
They're not expensive little things, but this is, I think, a better quality. It's so sturdy. Like, there's nothing shaking there. There's no noise. That's my ring on the guitar. But this thing is solid. Like, I went through just to make sure the screws were all tightened up and everything like that. And
plus, you get the experience of making it yourself.
If you get one of these, you can make it totally crazy.
You can paint it.
Paint it and do whatever you want to it.
Decals.
Your own personalization to it and everything like that. You know what? And this is that could be your own unique piece of art.
That's really fun.
You can make it a piece of art that also creates art.
Yes.
Music, music makes everybody happy. So.
And it's pretty easy to play.
Pretty easy to play. I just picked up a few chords.
Even I could just pick up a chord and just kind of.
Yeah, it's tuned in a way that it's pretty easy to find chords. It's pretty easy to find chords, especially with just like 2 fingers, maybe even 3 fingers, But yeah, I'd say for $30, it was worth it. It'll definitely get use around the house.
Oh,
now that it'll keep tune, You
have to be patient with it. Like, you just have to know that these are nylon strings and they got to be stretched out.
You're just going to stretch the mess out of them. Just keep going and going and going and going and going. But once they finally hold tune, it's really satisfying.
It's very cool.
I noticed in the back of this book, though, that they give
you a nice book.
They give you like a history of instruments, and like they actually give you your own DIY projects.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, your own little DIY projects to make the the oil can guitars.
Like the cigar box guitars,
exactly,
that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Very neat.
Yeah, see, they actually show you right here on how to assemble it. I think that's a Kleenex box. You can make instruments just about anything.
You can make an instrument out of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nifty. So I found the stringing directions to be a little confusing because the picture of the ukulele is facing this way.
But when you're looking at it, it's technically upside down, so it's facing.
So like when it's turned around and sitting on the tabletop, it's facing this way like a left-handed guitar, which is fine, but it's a little confusing on how to properly tune it, which strings go to which letter.
We were trying to tune it upside down.
We had to do a little research because we actually tuned it upside down at first. But thank goodness for YouTube, and we were able to get it all situated and figured out, so it's all good. So.
Yeah. That actually has some chords back here, some practice songs.
Yay!
So very cool. I don't know these songs.
Aloha, oi. That's the song. And then it goes 1 and 2, and then 1, 2. I don't know what I'm doing.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh wait.
These two are going to be on the same fret.
Like that?
No, same fret.
Like what?
They're going to be in the same. Here.
What's a fret?
That.
Don't fret.
Second fret, and then put that right here on this string right here. You know what I do is I bar it.
You know what I do?
bar it.
You know what I do? I just hand it to you and say, enjoy that.
Just do like that. Instead of cramming fingers, just
I'm just, I'm not a stringed instrument player, but I'll pluck on it and sing songs.
Anyway, we're definitely going to do another one of these. We're getting another one next month.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what it is. I was kind of worried because it wasn't holding tune, but that was just my lack of knowledge when it came, again, to the strings.
Okay.
I love this thing. This is
it's
definitely,
cool.
it's going to be around the house for a very long time. Mm-hmm. It's just so sturdy in quality. I just can't get over that.
It's cute.
I can't get over how quality it
Yeah.
is. So highly recommend. This is from, if I were to grade it A to F, this is an A. Maybe not necessarily an A plus, because
there was a little confusion.
Here
But
and there.
nothing that we couldn't come up with.
But I'd give this DIY project an A.
Yeah, I think it's really fun. And give us a thumbs up. If you think this DIY project is an A, give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments below if you enjoyed watching us build this ukulele.
Yeah, I'm excited for what we might build next.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
build
find
some
out.
stuff.
Yeah, let's build some stuff,
Let's
right?
build some stuff. Can
Okay.
I use tools?
Let's not get crazy now. Let's not. Let's pump the brakes, okay?
It's probably best.
This was the extent of the tool that you got to use, okay?
This is going in my personal toolbox of one tool.
Let's just hold it right. Let's just keep it right there for right now, and
Okay.
then we'll maybe expand later.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys. So we will definitely talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
You guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that thumbs up below.
And if you want to hang out with us, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. But our latest video is right here.
And the video that we picked specifically for you to watch is right here. Enjoy.